This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and the ruler of Dubai, has chaired a meeting of the Cabinet, during which a minute of silence was observed and a statement offering condolences was issued to the people of the UAE on the nation's 52 martyrs who fell during Operation Restoring Hope. At the meeting, a new platform for government policies was launched, which will be a first-of-its-kind website and electronic application dedicated to decision-makers and stakeholders in the field of government policies. The online initiative will allow the exchange of experiences and knowledge, as well as training and interaction on matters related to government issues. Addressing the Cabinet, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed was quoted as saying that by launching the government policy platform, we strive to empower our employees with all the mechanisms and tools that help stimulate their efforts, develop their skills, and qualify them. His Highness added that the government's employees are its strategic partners in moving the engine of development and progress forward. Additionally, during the meeting, the Cabinet also approved a draft program on preventive measures to be taken to ensure public health and combat epidemic diseases. It also approved a number of recommendations by the Federal National Council with regards to the Ministry of Labor's policy on regulating and streamlining the job market, as well as approving the establishment of a strategic medical stock in the country so as to be well prepared and ready to respond swiftly to emergencies. Saudi Arabia's official moon sighting body has detected the Dhul Hijjah crescent and announced that the first day of Eid Al Adha will fall on September 24th. September 23rd will be Arafat Day, since Eid Al Adha comes one day after Muslim pilgrims stand on Mount Arafat in the outskirts of Mecca in western Saudi Arabia. It was previously thought that Eid Al Adha would begin on September 23rd, following Arafat Day on September 22nd. But the Moon Sighting Committee in Saudi Arabia, considered the official body to declare Islamic holidays, stated that Monday is the last day of Dhul Hijjah, or Dhul Qa'dah rather, and Tuesday, September 15th, will mark the beginning of the lunar month of Dhul Hijjah, the 12th and last month of the Islamic calendar. The National Election Committee has announced the procedures to use the electronic voting system during the Federal National Council elections 2015. Voting will be carried out electronically during the period of early voting from September 28th to the 30th, as well as on Election Day on October 3rd. According to local reports, NEC officials revealed that a valid Emirates ID is required to use the e-voting system. Voters can vote in two ways, either by directly entering a candidate's number or by simply clicking the candidate's photograph. Additionally, the NEC has urged all citizens to confirm their names in the voters list by visiting the NEC's website, uaenec.ae, or by contacting its dedicated call center on 605 00005 in order to ensure they are able to exercise their voting right on Election Day. The FNC also has been training 1,400 volunteers in 8 centers located in Zayed City, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, Dubai, Al Ain, Sharjah, Al Ruwais, and Abu Dhabi to help voters during the elections. A total of 341 FNC candidates are currently campaigning, and the final list of candidates comprises 96 candidates from Abu Dhabi, 62 candidates from Dubai, 61 from Sharjah, 41 from Ras Al Khaimah, 23 from Ajman, 20 from Al Quwain, and 38 from Fujairah. Emiratis abroad can vote through the 94 stations set up at UAE diplomatic missions, including embassies and consulates. Change management, public adaptation, and data security are the main challenges for government to pursue smart transformation. That's according to senior representatives of government departments during this year's IDC IT Forum. More than 100 senior figures and representatives from the IT industry gathered at the forum, where information and cybersecurity were in top discussion in line with the rapid technological developments. During a session that focused on the Emirates Smart City Vision 2020, Colonel Khalid Al-Razouqi, Director of Smart Services for Dubai Police, highlighted their key initiatives to improve policing standards. Among the popular smart services on offer are traffic surveillance using ANPR systems in patrol cars, as well as the new Smart SOS service to communicate with officers using the mobile app, particularly for issues such as minor accidents. With reduced response time and convenience described as the main benefits, Colonel Al-Razouqi highlighted that their main focus is also towards ensuring data protection. It was added that the police force is working with the government to implement policies and laws that create a secure environment for departments to exchange credential data.
There should be a huge awareness to the people how they can share those data. We are doing a lot of awareness sessions with the public, even on the media, and we're always monitoring if there's like any ethical hacking have been occurred or somebody have been steal those information. We can sue them right away, providing a better service to our clients. For example, reporting for an accident. People, they were trying to call the police officers to call for their help, to write a report for their accident, and usually the journey takes around 15 minutes to half an hour. Now, within minutes, they just write the report using the smart application, and they're going to get the report right away through their email.
Held under the theme Strategies, Ideas and Action, the IT Forum also put the spotlight on data security among corporations. While highlighting big data as the currency for digital transformation, the senior manager for software research at IDC stated that companies should devise a dynamic security policy that protects all of their parameters.
Critical part about becoming smart is the fact that you can't be in a closed system. You need to be in an open data platform. So that brings its own level of challenges, right? So you want to go into an open data ecosystem, but at the same time, as a government, you have to ensure data security in that open data platform. So you not only, as the government, have to protect that information, you have to also tell all the various stakeholders that you need to do your due diligence to give a secure ecosystem. Core and important element that we have to look into when becoming smart is talking about citizen engagement. How much feedback is the citizen giving the government? How much feedback is citizen giving businesses on how they want to interact and how they are utilizing the services that are being provided? So I think the citizen is the most critical stakeholder in the smart city ecosystem. And that is, I think, one of the best parts that, you, as a government, you need to focus at your end goal, which is ensuring your citizen is happy, you have a robust economic ecosystem, and you're actually fueling innovation and attracting foreign investment.
And a police clearance certificate, also known as a certificate of good conduct, can now be issued through the Ministry of Interior's website, moi.gov.ae, or through their smartphone application, UAE-MOI. The Director General of Security and Ports Affairs at Abu Dhabi Police said that through this approach, the UAE now ranks 12th worldwide in the Index of Reliability of Police Services and is ranked first in the fight against organized crime, according to the Global Competitiveness Report 2013-2014 issued by the World Economic Forum. Aside from special cases that require a personal presence, all segments of society may benefit from these services without having to visit one of the service centers. To apply for the certificate, citizens and residents need to provide their Emirates ID, and for customers above the age of 18, they must make sure that their fingerprints are on the file with the Emirates Identity Authority. Additionally, in order to facilitate the receipt of the certificate procedures and full automation of the service, an electronic version of the certificate will be sent to an email provided by the recipient. And to verify the authenticity of the certificate, recipients may access the Ministry's website to confirm that the certificate has been issued by the Ministry of Interior. And finally, in the bulletin, the Emirates Environmental Group has announced the launch of the 14th edition of the nationwide Clean Up UAE campaign. At a press conference held in Dubai, the chairperson of the Environmental Group, Habiba Al-Marashi, stated that the aim of the UAE-wide campaign is to enhance and protect UAE's environment with grassroots efforts and by spreading awareness in the local community. The chairperson highlighted that the initiative will bring together individuals, families, schools, and organizations from a variety of backgrounds. And she is hopeful that the campaign will combat the ever-growing amount of recyclable materials going to landfill and counteract the negative mentality of littering, making the country sustainable and energy efficient. EEG officials announced that the cleanup activities in each emirate will focus on specific areas that need the most attention for remediation, which will include beaches, marine, and desert spaces. During the press conference, government representatives and supporters from all 7 emirates emphasized that community participation is the key in making the UAE a cleaner place to live in, and the responsibility lies on the shoulders of every resident of the country to take individual action. The 10-day-long Clean Up UAE campaign, running under the title Exploiting Nature, Exploiting Their Future, Get Up and Clean Up, will start in Dubai on the 5th of December and conclude on the 16th of December in Dib Al Hassan, covering all the 7 emirates of the UAE.
We are proud that our country is one of the cleanest in the world. And this is where we are coming from. That there's so much effort, there are so many resources that are put behind to ensure that we do have a clean and healthy country. So we want to set the bar higher. We want to remove this culture of littering. We say stop littering, start recycling. We want the community, every single person in this beautiful land, on this beautiful land, to really go into the culture of segregating their waste at source and recycling it, so that there's really nothing that goes into the landfill. The concept of landfill should not be there anymore. Land is not created for us to throw our garbage in. Land is to be cultivated, to produce for the humanity. Land is to be lived on. Land is to be nurtured so that we have a beautiful humanity, habitat for ourselves and for the wildlife that shares with us. Last year we set records in having more than 123,000 participants. So today we have set the target of 125,000 participants, and I'm sure the community will meet this number and will exceed our expectations.
Our children learn the futuristic abilities which they must inculcate in themselves to make their society a better place. Recycling is one of them. Cleaning up and making your surroundings better, healthier is another. Schools have a big role to play because this is real education. Education doesn't stop in the books. The real education of a child is when he contributes effectively in making his surroundings, his society, this world a better place. And EEG is a platform which our students get to be a part with to make themselves better citizens of tomorrow. I think the schools have a very big role. The more awareness they spread amongst their children, the more opportunities they provide children to participate, will make better citizens of the world. And I think every school should inculcate these values in their children.